Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Dean, and if you're on the hunt for a powerful blender that can handle everything from smoothies to nut butters, today's video is for you. We're counting down the top 3 blenders on the market right now, featuring the super popular Ninja blender and 2 heavy-hitting competitors, Vitamix 5200 and NutriBullet Pro 1000. It's a crowded market out there, and picking the right blender can genuinely make a difference in your kitchen routine, whether you're a daily smoothie person, an aspiring chef, or just someone who appreciates a well-made appliance. So, we're going to dive deep into each of these. I've spent some quality time with all 3, putting them through their paces, blending all sorts of things, from soft fruits to tough, fibrous veggies, and even trying out some more demanding tasks. We'll be looking at everything: raw power, blade design, ease of use, how easy they are to clean, which is a big one, let's be honest, build quality, and of course the price, to see where the real value lies. The goal here is to give you all the info you need to figure out which one of these might be the best fit for your specific needs and your budget. Let's break down what makes each one great, and what you might want to watch out for. We'll look at the specs, sure, but more importantly, we'll talk about the actual experience of using them day to day. Because at the end of the day, a blender can have all the features in the world, but if it's a pain to use or doesn't deliver the results you want, then it's not the right one for you. So let's get into it and see which of these blending champions comes out on top for different use cases. Alright, so first up we've got the NutriBullet Pro 1000. Now this is a name that many of you will probably recognize. NutriBullet really carved out a niche for itself in the personal blender space, and the Pro 1000 is one of their more powerful offerings. It's primarily designed for those who want quick single-serve smoothies or protein shakes without the fuss of a larger machine. Its compact footprint is a huge selling point, especially if you're working with limited counter space. This isn't trying to be an all-in-one kitchen workhorse, but rather a specialist for your daily blend. Under the hood, the NutriBullet Pro 1000 packs a 1000-watt motor. That's a decent amount of power for a personal blender, and it's generally capable of breaking down fruits, vegetables, and even some nuts and seeds. It typically comes with different cup sizes, usually a 24-ounce and a 32-ounce cup. The operation is super simple. You load your ingredients into the cup, screw on the blade, flip it upside down, and push it down onto the base. There are no buttons, no speed settings, just straightforward blending action. So, let's talk pros. The biggest advantage here is definitely its ease of use and convenience. If you're rushing in the morning, the NutriBullet is incredibly fast. You blend directly in the cup you'll drink from. Cleanup is also relatively painless. The cups and blades are dishwasher safe. The compact size means it's easy to store away. For smoothie enthusiasts who prioritize speed, it's a very compelling option, and it's generally much more affordable. However, there are some trade-offs to consider. While 1000 watts is good for a personal blender, it's not going to compete with full-sized blenders for tougher tasks. It can struggle with very thick mixtures like trying to make nut butter from scratch, and it's not designed for hot liquids at all. Extended blending can lead to motor overheating if you're not careful. Another thing to keep in mind is the capacity. It's strictly for single or maybe double servings. If you're blending for a family, this isn't the tool for the job. Durability can also be a concern with very heavy daily use. It's built well for its price point, but it's not in the same league as a Vitamix. And finally, the noise. For its size, it can be surprisingly loud. So, the NutriBullet Pro 1000 is really for a specific type of user. If you value simplicity and easy cleanup for your daily personal blends, then it's a solid choice. But if you're looking for more versatility or larger batch capabilities, then you'll want to keep listening. It's a great starting point or a perfect secondary blender for quick tasks. Alright, moving up in size and power, let's talk about the Ninja Professional Plus, specifically the BN701 model. Ninja has made a huge name for itself by offering powerful appliances that often punch above their weight class in terms of price-to-performance ratio. The BN701 is a full-size blender that comes with a pretty beefy 1200-watt motor. This immediately puts it in a different category than the NutriBullet. It's designed to handle more demanding tasks and larger quantities, making it a good candidate for families or anyone who does more than just single-serve smoothies. The first thing you'll notice with the Ninja BN701 is its substantial 72-ounce total crushing pitcher. That's a lot of capacity, great for making multiple servings of smoothies, frozen drinks, or even sauces and purees. A signature feature of many Ninja blenders is their stacked blade assembly. Instead of just blades at the bottom, You have multiple sets of blades running up a central column. Ninja claims this design helps to ensure all ingredients are evenly blended and crushed, especially useful for things like turning ice into snow in seconds. This model also comes with some preset Auto IQ programs for smoothies, ice crush, and ice cream, which are designed to take the guesswork out of blending by using unique pulsing and pausing patterns. So, the pros for the Ninja BN701 are pretty clear. Power is a big one. That 1200-watt motor combined with the total crushing blades makes short work of ice, frozen fruits, and fibrous vegetables. It's significantly more capable than the NutriBullet for these types of tasks. The large capacity pitcher is another major plus if you're blending for more than one person. And then there's the value proposition. Ninja often positions itself as offering near-premium power and features at a more mid-range price point, and the BN701 generally fits that description. The Auto IQ presets are also genuinely useful for a lot of people who just want to press a button and walk away. However, it's not without its potential downsides. That stacked blade assembly, while effective for crushing, can be a bit of a double-edged sword. Some users find it can be a little intimidating to handle and clean, as it's very sharp and has multiple components. And while it's great for crushing and making things like frozen margaritas, some purists argue that it doesn't always achieve the absolute smoothest, silkiest texture for things like green smoothies or delicate emulsions compared to, say, a Vitamix, which uses a different blending vortex approach. The pitcher is also made of durable plastic, which is common, but some might prefer glass or the specific type of Triton that high-end blenders use for better resistance to staining and odors over the very long term. Noise is another factor. With this much power, it can get quite loud, especially when it's really working hard on something like crushing a full pitcher of ice. It's probably the loudest of the three we're looking at today. Also, while it's more versatile than the NutriBullet, it's not really designed for making hot soups directly in the pitcher through friction heat, which is a feature you'll find on some high-end blenders. The lid, while secure with its locking handle, can sometimes feel a bit clunky or require a firm hand to operate correctly, which might be a minor annoyance for some until they get used to it. Overall, the Ninja Professional Plus BN701 is a really strong contender in the mid-range blender market. It offers a ton of power and capacity for the money, making it an excellent choice for families or anyone who needs a versatile blender for everyday tasks, from morning smoothies for everyone to whipping up a batch of frozen cocktails. If you want a significant step up in power and volume from a personal blender without breaking the bank for a premium model, the Ninja is definitely one to keep on your short list. It's a workhorse that delivers on its promise of power. Alright, now we're stepping into what many consider the top tier of blending with the Vitamix 5200. This isn't just a blender. For many of its devotees, it's an investment in a kitchen appliance that's built to perform and built to last. The Vitamix 5200 is one of their classic workhorse models, and it has a reputation for a reason. It's all about raw power, incredible versatility, and a kind of durability that you just don't see in many kitchen appliances these days. This is the kind of blender you'll often find in professional kitchens, which says a lot. The Vitamix 5200 boasts a powerful motor, typically around 2 peak horsepower, which, combined with its hardened stainless steel blades and the design of its container, creates a uniquely efficient blending vortex. This allows it to pulverize ingredients to an incredibly smooth consistency. We're talking silky, smooth green smoothies with no trace of grit, creamy nut butters made from scratch in minutes, and even the ability to grind grains into flour or make hot soup from raw ingredients purely through the friction of the blades. It comes with a classic 64-ounce tall container, which is great for medium to large batches. The control panel is deceptively simple, a variable 10-speed dial and a high or low switch, giving you precise control over the texture of your blends. The list of pros for the Vitamix 5200 is long. Performance is king here. It consistently delivers exceptionally smooth results across a huge range of tasks, from the softest berries to the toughest kale stems and nuts. Its versatility is another huge plus. It can genuinely replace several other kitchen gadgets. Think about making your own peanut butter, almond milk, flour, ice cream, and even hot soups. The build quality is outstanding. These things are designed to take a beating and keep on going, often backed by very long warranties, sometimes 7 to 10 years, which speaks volumes about the company's confidence in their product. Many users report their Vitamix lasting for decades. And then there's the variable speed control. This might seem basic, but it's actually a huge advantage for those who want to fine-tune their results. You can start slow to chop or incorporate ingredients, then ramp it up to high to completely liquefy. The included tamper is also a key part of the Vitamix experience, allowing you to push thick or stubborn ingredients down into the blade safely, while the machine is running, ensuring everything gets blended perfectly without cavitation, and a big one for many. The self-cleaning feature. Add a drop of dish soap and some warm water, run it on high for 30 to 60 seconds, and it's pretty much clean. Now the main elephant in the room with any Vitamix is the price. The $5,200 is a significant financial investment, considerably more expensive than both the NutriBullet and the Ninja. This is often the biggest barrier for potential buyers. Another consideration is its height. The classic tall 64-ounce container might not fit comfortably under all standard kitchen cabinets when on the base, so you might need to store the container separately. And while it's incredibly powerful, that power does generate noise, though many find the sound profile of a Vitamix to be a lower pitch and less jarring than some other high-powered blenders, it's still loud. Finally, while the manual controls offer precision, some users coming from blenders with lots of presets might miss that one-touch convenience, though many Vitamix loyalists prefer the direct control. There's a slight learning curve to truly master all its capabilities, like knowing when to use the tamper or which speed is best for a particular task. But the results are well worth that small effort. So, the Vitamix 5200 is for someone who is serious about blending, values top-tier performance and versatility, and is looking for an appliance that will last for many, many years. It's an investment, but for the right user, it's one that pays off in quality, durability, and the sheer range of things it can do in the kitchen. Alright, let's wrap this up with a quick recap. The NutriBullet Pro 1000, it's really best for individuals, especially if you're tight on space and you're primarily focused on smoothie simplicity. It's quick, easy, and gets that specific job done well without much fuss. If your blending needs are straightforward and personal, this is a fantastic budget-friendly pick that won't clutter your countertop. Then we have the Ninja Professional Plus. This one shines for families or anyone needing to blend larger quantities. It offers excellent everyday blending power and is a real bang-for-your-buck champion. With its large pitcher and strong motor, it's a versatile workhorse for daily smoothies, crushing ice, and more substantial blending tasks without venturing into premium price territory. And finally, the Vitamix 5200. This is the top choice for serious home chefs, anyone who demands ultimate versatility from their blender, and those who prioritize long-term durability and performance. It's an investment for sure, but it's built to last and can tackle an incredible range of kitchen tasks, from the silkiest smoothies to hot soups and homemade nut butters, delivering consistently professional-grade results. No matter which one you go with, all three of these blenders offer great value for different needs. It really comes down to what you prioritize: compactness and simplicity, all-around power and capacity for a good price, or top-of-the-line performance and longevity. Let us know in the comments which blender you use or plan to get. We'd love to hear your experiences. And if this video helped you make a decision or even just narrow down your choices, give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more honest reviews and buying guides. We've always got more tech and tools to explore. Thanks for watching, and happy blending!